What's going on, guys? Hit Squad here again, back at it with another video. Before I get started in this video, I do want to encourage everybody to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You already know it helps the channel. I won't tell if you ring that bell. Now, isn't it nice to see me not in my car and in my home? Long story short, I've been visiting some family, and I'm finally back home. And as I came back home, I received the news, just like everybody else, about Sam Beal. Now, Sam Beal decided that he will be opting out of this season due to COVID. Which, look, we really can't knock on any player that's going to opt out due to COVID. If you ask some people, they would kind of question why we even have a season when this is the most contact sport, in my honest opinion. But, you know, we can't knock any of these players for wanting to opt out. Nate Solder opted out, had every right to. And, this is a virus that we really have to take seriously. And these players are taking it seriously as well. Now, with Sam Beal opting out, it really does draw the question, where do the Giants stand? Now, if you were to ask me, there's a couple options. Now, one of them may not be so realistic, but I'll explain why I'm thinking that way. Now, we all know DeAndre Baker's future is uncertain with the Giants. He's on the commissioner's exempt list, so we really just have to wait and see what happens. But to be honest with you, while I am waiting for everything to come out, I want more information to come out. I'm not expecting DeAndre Baker to play this season. In my past videos, I said that I really expected Sam Beal to take that next step and win that number two role because I think that he's a fair talent. I think he's a fair player. And I think given the situation and the right coaching, he could be a good player. But with him opting out, it draws the question, who will be the number two? Now, let's look at our roster right now. You have Corey Ballentine, who played last year. You draft Darnay Holmes. You draft another cornerback. I can't remember his name at the moment. And then you have Julian Love. Now, with Julian Love, if I were to make any thought to this, if I could do anything, I would personally put Julian Love in the slot, have Darnay Holmes on the outside. A lot of people seem to forget that Darnay Holmes played on the outside in college. He didn't play in the nickel in college. He did that, prior to the draft, and he was drafted as a slot corner. Now, if the Giants do not go out, which I don't think that they won't, but if the Giants don't go out and address the cornerback position by getting a Logan Ryan or Drake Kirkpatrick, something, this team is going to have a lot of issues. And in my honest opinion, especially due to the lack of pass rush. Now, you can also look at it from, okay, and this is just me talking here. You put Julian Love in the slot position because he played slot in college and he did pretty fair last year playing out of the slot. And you put Darnay Holmes on the outside, a player that has experience playing on the outside. He wasn't the best playing on the outside, but it's something. Yeah, you could put Julian Love on the outside and put Darnay Holmes on the inside. That's fine. But if we're just looking as players with the experience of playing on the outside, I'm looking at personally Darnay Holmes put on the outside. You could put Corey Ballentine out there. We put him in the slot last year, and he got chewed up. There's no other answer for that. But now he has experience. He has 300 plus snaps under his belt. And the outside is a different level of cornerback, in my honest opinion, as someone who's played the sport. It's a lot different than someone playing on the inside where you need a little bit more speed. It's not the fastest wide receiver, but he got really good arms, really lengthy arms. He's a physical corner. And that's what we need. Now, the Giants could, this is my second option, could also go out and address this in the free agent market. You go look at Logan Ryan, you go look at Drake Kirkpatrick. And right now the Giants have a little bit more money with Nate Solder opting out. That saved us about 9.9 million, I believe. And we have the money to kind of move around to see, okay, we can possibly go out and get a free agent. Now, I'm not too confident with the current depth that we have, whether that's pass rush or cornerback. I don't think a lot of us as fans have been. We needed to address the edge rush position, and now that we are lacking depth in the cornerback position, now we're lacking depth there, and we're lacking depth still on the edge rush position. So, if anything, yes, you can develop really good corners by having a solid pass rush. So you could make the argument. This is where I said I don't think it would happen, but just an idea to keep in mind. You could possibly see them go get an edge rusher just to help out the back end. I don't see that happening. I don't. I'm just throwing out that idea out there because if you have a solid edge rush and you're able to get to the quarterback, that's going to help your corners. That's just a fact. You're going to be able to help your corners out. Now, I would prefer them to go address the cornerback position out in the free agent market. Go look at a Logan Ryan. That's going to be your best option, honestly, and that's a solid player. Logan Ryan ain't no scrub. It's kind of shocking why he's still on the market, but expect the Giants to make a move. I don't see them not making a move and them just saying, okay, we're okay with what we have because they realize that they're lacking depth. I know that Joe Judge came out and said that they have players of many different skills, and that's fine, but we need something definite. And the only cornerback that I feel relatively safe with is James Bradbury that we have. But right now, other than that, I can't be confident in what we have in the cornerback position. But you go out and get yourself a Logan Ryan, even a Drake Kirkpatrick, which would be cheaper than Logan Ryan. It's something. But let me know what you guys think. What should the Giants do? Should they go address it in the free agent market? Should they maybe put Julian Love in the slot, have Darnay Holmes on the outside for this year? What do you think that they should do? Because, I wish I could report better news, but unfortunately, these are the cards that we've been dealt, and we just really have to take it from here and see, okay, what can we do? We have extra money, and we need to address the position that, well, we need to address multiple positions, but we need to address a position that we're really, really lacking depth in. But let me know what you guys